Hi everyone, and welcome to 12D's new Industry Solutions webinar series. My name is Lisa Stewart and I'm the Marketing and Communications Coordinator here at 12D Solutions. Our Industry Solutions webinars are designed to provide insights into overcoming challenges in an evolving industry in more effective and efficient ways. We'll be running these regularly around this time of day and recording them for posting on our website and on YouTube. You'll be able to type your questions along the way as shown on the screen, and I'll answer as many as possible throughout this webinar. At the end of the presentation, I'll also read out some of the questions to the presenter for his insights. Today's webinar on email management will be presented by Sun Tay. Tay is based in Melbourne and has a wealth of experience in a variety of IT firms. He's been with 12D for over 3 years. Over to you, Tay.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. In this presentation, I'm going to be speaking about the industry challenge of managing emails. I'll be touching on two of the many good reasons for managing emails. They are, one, the gain in productivity, and two, your legal obligation to store emails. I will then suggest to you a best practice solution in response to the challenge, and this will be followed by a demonstration of how this has been implemented in 12D Synergy. Managing emails and the productivity challenge. The volumes of emails that we send and receive is increasing. Unfortunately, with the deluge of emails, it can get pretty challenging to find a specific email or pieces of information that are in the email. If we can make it easier to find the emails, productivity will naturally increase. So how bad is the situation with this increasing email? It is bad and it is not going to get better. A report from the USA suggests that excluding spams, the average number of business emails sent and received each day will increase from 121 in 2014 to 140 by 2018. So we have all at one time or the other exclaiming, where is that email? So the time spent searching for the email and the information stored on the email erodes productivity. A survey suggests that we spend between 5 and 25 minutes searching every time we want to find a document, including email. So while only 1 in 5 searches is correct the first time. A study by IDC and McKinsey suggests that we spend a lot of time on reading and answering emails, as well as searching and gathering information from internal systems and from our colleagues. If that information is shared using collaborative and social technologies, then there's a lot of productivity improvement to be had. When information is captured and shared, it becomes content, which can then be a searchable record of knowledge. The time employees spend, as suggested by this study, searching for company or project information can then be reduced by as much as 35%. Besides the productivity challenge, there is the legal challenge of managing emails. There are laws on electronic transactions in Australia which make emails valid as written documents. Email exchanges are like phone conversations. However, emails can constitute enforceable contracts. There are many Australian legislations, laws that relate to document retention. It is a legal obligation to store emails, just as with any document. Faced with these challenges, what is the best practice solution? The following list is not exhaustive. 1, capture every email. So what may seem irrelevant today may not be in the future. 2 is store your emails in a logical manner for easy reference. So one way to store the emails in a pre-constructed folder or group by projects or by contact types. Thirdly, have an automated filing, storage, and archiving system. So where possible, Do not rely on the human operator. Automate the system. File it on a network device and not exclusively on your local computer. So if it is on a network device, it can be managed by the IT department to back up and archive. Then use one central system. Use a central system so there is a single source of truth. It will also reduce the issues of synchronization. Then emails must be secure. Secure the emails so they cannot be accidentally deleted or manipulated. Lastly, have a robust search engine. Have a search engine that indexes and catalog all data to enable granular email searches.
I'm going to do a presentation of the best practice for managing emails as implemented in 12D Synergy. On the screen, I have an instance of 12D Synergy and an instance of Outlook. I'm using Outlook 2016 installed with the 12D Synergy plugin. In Outlook, I have created 2 email accounts. One is sunte@yourcompany.com and the other is client@clientcompany.com. The reason for having 2 email accounts is to show the movement of email from one account to the other. The 12D Synergy ribbon bar has the settings options to define how emails will be treated. For the purpose of this presentation, I've selected the option for 12D Synergy to automatically file emails that have been stamped and to prompt me on whether outgoing emails should also be filed. With the instance of 12D Synergy, I'm working on the 2014-EmuPark project. I've created 2 folders to store emails. One folder is called Emails, which will store generic emails. The other is called Emails with Attributes, where I can also store emails. However, all emails that are stored in this folder will require the user to include an additional piece of information, which is email type. I'm now going to demonstrate how emails are handled from within Outlook and how they are stored into 12D Synergy. I'm going to write an email to the client. I'm going to move things around so that you can see 12D Synergy in the background. So I'm going to write the email. So the subject line contains the word request. I click on send. 12D Synergy asks if I'd like to file it. I'm going to click yes. 12D Synergy presents me with a list of favorites, locations for emails. I'm going to use the this particular folder, which is the emails folder, where you can see this in the background. I'm just going to click use. And note that once I click on send, the email has been automatically uploaded into 12D Synergy. If I were to refresh the folders, we see that in client@clientcompany.com, the email has been received. Note that the subject line has now contains the prefix, and the prefix is 2014-EmuPark, which is the name of the project. If I were to open it, and as the client, I'm going to attach the design file. Attached. I'm going to bring this across. Click send. I'm going to refresh the folder. can see that the email from the client is now in my inbox. I'm going to open the email. Once I click open on the email, 12D Synergy recognizes that this email has a stamp. It has automatically uploaded it into the emails folder. The email has an attachment, and I would like to save the attachment in 12D Synergy. And I would like to save it in a folder that I had previously saved in my list of favorites, which is that folder, corresponding to a subfolder here. I'm just going to click Use. 12D Synergy detects that there is already a file in that folder with the same name. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new version of that file. 12D Synergy prompts me for a description. I go into 12D Synergy, go into the folder. I can see that it was recently changed. I'll have a look at the history, and that was the description for the new version of file that I recently uploaded. When I click on the file, there are some notes and information about that file. It says here that that particular file is associated with an email. Now, if I was to click on that email will pop up on my screen. Here's a preview of that email with relevant information about that email. I'm going to close this. I would like to send the design file to a colleague, Jones. What I can do is I can right click on the file, go to the option send to, click on mail, send it to Jones, click send, and 12D Synergy prompts me for the location to store the email. Instead of storing it in the folder, subfolder emails, I'm going to store it in the subfolder emails with attributes, which corresponds to this on my list of favorites. It was earlier pre-configured. That folder was pre-configured to prompt for the value to the attribute email type. In this case, since this is an internal email, I'm going to click internal. And I'm going to go into that subfolder. I can see that the subfolder, in that subfolder, the email has been uploaded. I'm now going to demonstrate how 12D Synergy manages duplicate emails. I have an email here that was previously uploaded. The subject line is Become a Digital Marketing Rockstar. I am going to drag a copy of the email that has been saved onto my computer. So here it is. It's the same email and it has the same subject line, Become a Digital Marketing Rockstar. So I'm just going to click upload, and 12D Synergy detects that there is the email has been previously uploaded, and I can now upload it again, or I can cancel the process. In this case, I'm going to cancel the process. I'm now going to demonstrate the search capability of 12D Synergy. I'm going to go to the top of the tree structure. I am going to do a quick search, and I'm going to look for any document, email that contain the word design and survey in the content, subject line, or in the attributes. So it's picked out the following 4 documents. I can save this search, and I'll call it design survey. So if there's any document that is now uploaded into 12D Synergy with the word design and survey, it will be displayed here in the search folder. Now, what if I would like to search just for emails? So what I can do is click on search, and again I'm going to key in the words design and survey, and I'm going to include the following filter, and I'm going to pick any document with the attribute 2. I'm going to indicate asterisk, which means that any document or any email is searchable. Click. There it is. It's the same search for the words design and survey, but restricted only to emails. You can also search from within Outlook using the 12D Synergy plugin. Click on search. The search panel pops up, and I'm going to look for the words design survey, and I'm going to click search. And there it is. It displays the result of the search. These are the 2 emails that contains the words design and survey.
So to recap what has been demonstrated, or what was demonstrated, I demonstrated how emails from Outlook are stored in a central system, in this case 12D Synergy. The benefit is that all emails for a job from everyone associated with the job are stored in one location. The other benefit is that if an email was to be deleted from a user's Outlook account, the email would not be lost because the copy now resides in 12D Synergy. I also demonstrated how stamped emails are automatically filed. 12D Synergy can be set up such that all outgoing emails are stamped. The benefit of the stamp is that 12D Synergy will be able to recognize all related email correspondence and will automatically file the emails into the right job and right folder. I demonstrated how attachments associated with emails are tracked, even though they may be stored in separate folders. This is great for tracing the provenance of documents that are delivered by emails. I demonstrated how user-defined email attributes can be used to categorize emails for quick references and searches. I also demonstrated how 12D Synergy detects duplicate emails. The benefit is that if there are multiple users copied on an email, you're not going to have multiple copies uploaded into Synergy, only the first copy. What is useful but not demonstrated is that 12D Synergy can flag in Outlook that a particular email has been filed. Lastly, I demonstrated how searches on emails can be performed within 12D Synergy as well as in Outlook, and how the email search can be quite specific. The search can be on the content, the subject line, dates, or other attributes associated with the email. I have not demonstrated the administrative features of 12D Synergy, but 12D Synergy will be able to archive and back up all the data and documents in a job. So that concludes my presentation. We shall now have a Q&A session. So over to you, Lisa.
Thank you, Tay. We've I've got a few really great questions through today, actually. The first one is, can I store emails in a network folder so somebody without 12D Synergy can also read the emails?
Yes, you can. It is not a standard feature in 12D Synergy. Emails are stored within a 12D Synergy file storage location set up by your administrator. It is encrypted and it is not accessible by standard users. However, if you wish, you can push emails from 12D Synergy to an external network folder so the emails can be read. However, having said that, 12D Synergy will not manage the emails in the external folder. It will just be pushing the emails from 12D Synergy into the external folder.
Thank you. Does 12D Synergy support Gmail?
Yes and no. We do not have a native plugin, 12D Synergy plugin for Gmail. The plugin that we supply is for Outlook. You can, of course, configure Outlook to be your desktop email client for your emails from Gmail. Yeah.
Thanks. Can I have an email stamp that is other than the job name?
Yes, you can. 12D Synergy allows you to use a combination of an attribute plus text as an email stamp. In the demonstration, the attribute that I used to stamp the emails was a job name. You can perhaps use an attribute like the job number. So yeah, it can be quite flexible in configuring this stamp.
Wonderful. Can 12D Synergy be configured to allow emails to be manually uploaded?
Yes, you can. There is a setting in 12D Synergy in that ribbon bar that allows you to define how emails are to be treated. In the demonstration, 12D Synergy was set up to prompt me with the question, do you wish to add this email to 12D Synergy after it is sent? So this is whenever I initiate an email or if the email was not previously stamped. Yes, you can set it such that every time you see an email, you just can click on it and then click on the button upload on this 12D Synergy ribbon bar, and then it will prompt you for location, and when you click on that, it will store it in the appropriate folder.
Okay. What if an email that has been uploaded, perhaps accidentally, needs to be deleted?
Okay, depending on how the system administrator has configured the system, the email can be deleted, but this would just mean that the email is hidden from view. To truly delete the email, it has to be purged. This is normally not available to standard or, I guess, normal users unless the administrator has allowed it. And normally it's only the owner or the administrator who can purge emails or documents.
Also, what kind of reports are available for emails?
Okay, we do supply pre-configured, I guess, some email report templates. These email templates, report templates. You can export the information out in CSV, HTML, or in an XML format. You can also design your own reports, but that would require some knowledge of XSLT, which is beyond me. I normally export my reports in XML, which I can then repurpose using something like Excel.
Wonderful. Okay, that's all we've got time for in the live Q&A today. But thank you everyone for your great questions, and we'll certainly be answering people separately if we haven't been able to get to those. The recording of this webinar will be available, as I mentioned. It's going to be up on our website and on our YouTube channel. Our next two webinars will be ADAC Overview on the 10th of February and Task Management on the 23rd of February, so keep an eye out for those if you haven't already registered online. We'll update the website with many more topics in coming weeks and also keep you posted through email and social media. If you need to contact us in the meantime, our details are about to be on the screen. And thank you very much for your attendance. We hope you've enjoyed the presentation today and that we'll see you at our future webinars.